If you want to change your life because you don't feel good on the inside, why are you reaching for things on the outside? Okay, why are you trying to change what's happening on the inside with things on the outside, with materialistic things that don't matter? To me, it makes no sense. How can you fix something in here with something out here? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's never gonna work. And why do I know this? I've tried it. How else do I know this? I know this because there are billionaires on this earth that have everything they could ever imagine, every physical piece of material thing they could ever imagine, and they still off themselves because they're not happy. That tells me something. It tells me that maybe it's not physical material things that actually satisfy your soul and make you happy. It's something within you. Now, how do we fix something within us if we can't reach for stuff on the outside? How can we possibly do that? Because it's actually easier than you think. It's not as hard as you think. You don't have to work 1 billion hours. You don't have to make $1 billion. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to own a helicopter. You don't have to drive a $200,000 car. You don't need it. You don't need a fancy watch. It's never, ever going to make you happier. It's never going to make you better. It's only temporary. It is a Band-Aid for a bullet wound. That is what the world wants. Why do you think we have all these artists, all these elite people pushing just crap, nonsense? Why do you think it's so inexpensive to go out and buy a big screen TV, but yet my property tax or my electric bill is $400, $500 a month, but I can get a 900-inch TV for $250? Why do you think that is? It's because the world knows that material shit is not going to make you happy. It's a temporary fix. They'll throw all those Band-Aids at you while they're pumping you full of lead. They don't care. They know it's not going to fix what's in here, and they don't want you to fix what is in here, because when you fix what's in here, you don't need this anymore. You don't need the material bullshit. You don't need to be a glutton in the material world. How do you do that? First things first, you need to start to peel back layers of truth. We live in a system. We don't live on a spinning ball. We live in a system. We live in a pressurized system. Number one, you can't have a pressurized system on a spinning ball floating through space. That doesn't make any sense. There is no pressure there. It has to be an enclosed system. This enclosed system we live in an electromagnetic force field that when you can tune into, you can feel it. You understand it. Or you can tune into it. Because why? Because everything is vibrating on this earth, including me and you, including those trees behind us, including everything. Everything is alive. Everything is vibrating. And if you've done certain things, you would see that. You would take that. You would understand that. The way to the inside is through the inside. If you want to feel better about yourself, do something for somebody else. Give. When you give, every action, there is a reaction. That's a real thing. It doesn't just work for physical things. If I throw a ball, it's going to cause something to happen. That action is going to cause a reaction. If I do something nice for somebody, that action is going to cause a reaction. That action might change this person's life, which in turn will make you feel better, will lift you up. If we can do that, if we can start helping each other, start really helping each other, start taking care of each other, start hugging each other, start loving each other, I believe that that whole BS 2019 nonsense was to get people used to being separated, to keep us separated while they push the indoctrination and cram it further down our throat. They don't want us connected. That's what you need to understand. Why do you think there are 5G towers everywhere? You could probably see one from behind me somewhere from where I'm standing, because they're everywhere. 5G towers are throwing off frequencies and they are disrupting our frequency. We are so out of tune. It's sad. It really is. It reminds me of an orchestra of a bunch of out of tune instruments. It's gonna sound horrible, but when you start to tune up and sync up It sounds amazing. We need to tune up. If we can all tune up, we can sound amazing. This is what I believe. But if you go to my website, you can learn more. I've been so banned, I've been deleted, taken off. I had several TikTok accounts with millions of followers gone, deleted. I've been deleted off Instagram. I've been blocked from posting on YouTube. I'm so censored, and even on places like Rumble, I don't get the algorithm. X will never hit an algorithm. It's sad, man. I am very, very censored, and that's because they don't want you to know the information that I give you. It's pretty obvious. But I love you all. This is all my opinion. Go to my website if you want, and if you can become a member, you get all my digital books, you get my phone number, you get all this information. I love you all so much.